kids, what is up? Let me just do a quick sound check before we start. This is my first time streaming without a capture card, so I just want to make sure that my sound works and all that. Give me a few seconds to figure that out. Alright, if any of y'all in the chat got any complaints about the sound, please let me know so I know if it's working or not. You know what, I'm gonna turn myself up for now, and I'll see later if that means that I gotta turn it down. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to, I was planning to do this on Valentine's Day, but then my computer stopped working, so I had to push it back until I can get that fixed, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing the Colonel Sanders dating simulator, so I have no idea what this is supposed to accomplish. I feel like it's just gonna be a big ad, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure that's all it is. I'm gonna turn down the volume of the game just a bit, because I feel like it's not the most important thing. Alright. Before we get started, tell us your name. I'll just name myself the Chicken Lover. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna get started. I feel like this is just gonna be a short game, and it's gonna be like, you know, you date Colonel Sanders and you're done. Or is Colonel Sanders a soft high school boy? We'll see. Alright. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school has no time to sleep in. Oh, that's how we mean. Smash that clock up and at him. We gotta meet Colonel Sanders. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that waits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and your imagination starts getting away from you. I'm kind of daydreaming. I feel like I'll do that. It's here, finally, your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Honestly, these are alright. Delicious, just what you needed to wake up those taste buds. They got the nice steamy effect on that too. Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. Oh, that's rude. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Man, that's awkward. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. This looks very prestigious for a cooking school. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Hey, what's up, Miriam? She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Nice. Good morning, Chicken Lover. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? You actually give me voices. You're a little too loud. Thanks. I shall change that real quick. Let me see if I can change that. I'll turn down my desktop audio. Hey, what's up, Roof Korean? Okay, I'm gonna put the mic in my face right now and see if that helps. Alright. Turn down the game volume a bit. My volume is at max, so this is the best I can do. I just gotta talk directly into my mic. Alright, let me know if that balance is okay. I'm gonna continue for now. Music is way too loud. Let me see if I can pause this. Is this a pause? There we go. Settings. Let's turn it down that much. Is that a little better? Let's put it about half. I feel like that's not the most important thing. Let me wait for this to check real quick. Okay, I'll turn it on just a little bit more. I think that's okay. Cool, alright. I'm gonna continue. So, thanks for tuning in, y'all. What's up? Oh, so, I am Chicken Lover and my friend is Miriam. And she's cute. Because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. Music was too loud, I think audio will be too loud. You only heard music so far. Okay, let me know if I should change it. I think this is okay for now. I am Chicken Lover and my friend is Miriam. Or should I make it a little louder? But yeah, let me know. I can always adjust that. It's just this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Can't even hear the game now. Okay, let's turn this one this much. Yeah, I am not used to this because I'm not really playing on the PC much. How about this? Sorry, just testing the sound. Still gotta get used to this because first time without a capture card. Turn it down a hair. Alright. That's good? Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave that. Thank you for helping with the sound. I am good to go then. Okay, cool. Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. Should I talk in voices? I feel like it'll destroy my throat because I've been talking all day, but I like talking in stupid voices while reading dialogue. Let's see. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're gonna do great, girl. And my character sounds pretty cool. But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. That's pretty short for a semester. That's crazy. Alright. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh no. That sounds very anime girl. Unfortunate. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Oh, that's hard. Okay, I'll talk in voices for everyone, not me. I'm just gonna play as me for the person. Alright, pep talk your best friend, change the subject to school gossip. I'm gonna pep talk her. She seems like someone I got cheer on. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with me, with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. Yeah, unfortunately, the childhood friend, she's not gonna win. I'm here for Colonel Sanders after all. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower, and that other card featuring the handsome yellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow that I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. How much can you really get done in those 3 days, though? That's crazy. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Yeah, you do, girl. Can you believe I cut them myself? Actually, I can believe that. I can't believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Oh man, not the measuring spoons. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but she can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Okay, this girl's probably like a Valley Girl type. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave chicken lover shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she has to add extra letters to make herself feel better than anyone. Well, that's the thing though. Is it added by her parents or by her? Because I got a lot of students that their names are written like that. Of course, they didn't name themselves. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Sorry, dude. The girl Austin voice has got to come out. It's been a long time. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Oh, this guy's got nice glutes. All right. Ahem, Van. Oh god, I need a voice for this guy now. It's already here. You rang. Okay, do I give him like a... Jesus Christ, he looks like a JoJo character. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna be messing up their voices a lot because this is really tough to remember who is who. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us over our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You know, amateurs could learn a lot from us. Here, I'll try to talk like that for him. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid push hard against the window directly next to it. God, I need a voice for this kid. Jesus. Okay. See, what do little kids sound like? I hate little boy voices, though. Oopsie. I think it's broken. I'll make him sound like a dweeb, I guess. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. Oh, what the heck? I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. You know, maybe a Steve Urkel voice would work for him, and I'm just trying to remember how Steve Urkel sounds like. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Oh, this kid doesn't know his own name. Hi, Pop. I'm Chicken Lover. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. Oh, Jesus, I can't get an Urkel voice. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? Oh, no, Miriam, no. I think it's just you. She's got weird taste. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. So if this is a culinary school, why do we have math and stuff up here? A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Very nice. Sprinkles. Oh man, I got a dog voice. Now, quiet down, everyone. He's gonna have a deep voice. So, who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? He must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Wolf. Man, I have so many voices to get through. Jesus. What a cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Oh my god, okay. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I wonder if I have the option here, or is Colonel Sanders really the only choice? Yeah, but sorry guys, if you hate country roads, you're out of my class. That's all it's gonna be here. Okay, here was his voice, Urkel. I'm Chili, someone close the door. Here, I'll do that. That's an easy one to remember. And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Colonel Sanders is friggin' hot. That's crazy. His name is Harland. Man, how do hot guys sound? I haven't had to do a hot guy voice before. Please, call me Colonel. I'll try to make him sound a little stuck up. He looks like he thinks he's better than you, for sure. Colonel Sanders. I'll see if I can work on his voice. Okay, a hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you and you're not entirely wrong. Thing is, one of the opening lines of the game is you forgot to put on deodorant, so I feel like I'm gonna be really sweaty here. Okay, Ashley, what's her voice again? She's a Valley girl, okay. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open the window back up before faucet pitch melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know... Is it Chicken Lover? This is me, sorry. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is it with all your really weird insults? I need to think of a good voice for Colonel Sanders. I can't think of one. Besides, when Chicken Lover sweats, it's not gross, it's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Oh, I appreciate your help, friend. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. I guess I have no choice. I gotta turn to find him. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hands outstretched. Should I switch the dog's voice in his? I feel like a deep voice dog is funny. Boy, howdy. Okay, God, he's got a Western drawl. Okay, I'll do a really shitty, like cowboy voice, I guess. Yeah, I guess he's not actually a colonel, right? Is that just his like actual, I guess, title in like his own place? Like, hey, call me Colonel. But no, I haven't really seen the commercials before he died, so I don't really know what he sounds like. I'm just going to assume he sounds like a cowboy, but he's an anime boy. Boy, howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please use my handkerchief. He's going to sound like he's a cowboy that's trying to be a cowboy, but is not a real one. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Oh, boy. I'm excited. Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look. You're completely mortified. What is a Kentucky Colonel, and is that something you can achieve just by, like, can I become one? That'd be great if I can add that to my resume. And people will call me Colonel H for class. This can't be your first interaction. What if you never forgets this moment? How will you respond? Of course I'm going to take the handkerchief. You stretch out your hand and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief in it. It's so beautiful you hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has its natural scent on it. It smells of the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled. It's a good thing my name is Chicken Lover. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. What's his voice? Welcome to oh man, how did I do this voice before? Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood. There may even be adorably tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the Brome cooking arena. Sporks are terrible, though. I hate sporks. So is that... I guess he'd have to go to Kentucky for that, but that is actually really funny. So I guess he's not actually a colonel. So he doesn't have street clout for that. Just then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. I gotta do another voice. Oh god, this guy just... I'm gonna voice this guy. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss. Okay, this guy's gonna have a really awkward, like, low pitch as he's talking. Quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. I guess I can't get that if I don't live in Kentucky. That's unfortunate. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. That'd be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. Who's Clank? He's turned to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh, okay, we got a robot. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, this poor guy. Are we making fun of him? Oh, Clank, you rascal. Okay, he's just a class clown. I don't feel bad now. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Oh, no, I'm not wearing deodorant. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Why do I have these in my pocket? Okay, what should I pick? Hey, what's up, Trev? What do I pick? Okay, chicken snack. I'm Chicken Lover, so there we go. Well, I guess he doesn't live in Kentucky anymore since, he's not with us. Unfortunate. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. Oh, sweet. I knew it. Chicken's the thing. Well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours a snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Nice. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Hey, what's up? Yeah, this was meant to be what I stream on Valentine's Day because I wanted to do a dating simulator on that, but my computer wasn't working on that day, so I had to put this off for a bit. Sprinkle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Okay, I gotta sit next to... Oh, no. Do I sit next to my friend or Colonel Sanders? Okay. What's her voice? Hey, Chicken Lover. There's still a seat here. And he was a shitty cowboy. Seems that no one is claiming the seat next to me if you're interested. Man. I'd feel bad if I ditched my best friend to sit next to Colonel Sanders. I'm sure she'd understand. But... okay, this is a good time to have some dating advice. I have some, I gotta say, if you're gonna pick between sitting next to your best friend or sitting next to a dude you're into, Your best friend will surely understand that you wanted to sit next to this guy and make the move. So I'm gonna go for that. She'll understand. She's your friend, right? So you move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Sure, okay, he's here for that. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules: do all you can and do the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. He looks like he's very philosophical. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. I need a deeper voice for the corgi. I have really struggled with a deep voice. Okay, this guy, I tried to make him sound like Kirkle. Yeah, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprising short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Yeah, sorry. I know the childhood friend never wins, so I'm not gonna go for her. Oh well. Okay, keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. Okay. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, hey, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Well, it's extremely. Looking at you, Pop. Well, I cook a lot. Of course you gotta wash your hands. That's disgusting if you don't. That's right. Forest is the tree, as chicken is too. Huh? The forest is full of trees, the chicken is full of feathers, I guess. That's right. Cool, easy. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Okay, they mentioned the spork earlier, and I feel like sure it's efficient, but it's kind of bad for soup, because you get like a third of, like maybe half the surface area for spoons to have stuff. Do they have sporks at KFC? I have no idea, actually. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, a pancake that looks like a silly face. Oh, that's actually hard. Because a pancake looks like a silly face sounds like a good idea, but hey, love for food sounds good. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's the best boy. Sprinkles is the best boy. Hey, okay, I aced my friggin' test. That means I would be super good at this culinary school of sorts. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. Oh, wait, that's Colonel Sanders. Oh man, Cowboys, I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, chicken lover. Since I wrote it in caps, I gotta say it loud every time. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Great. May I have your attention, please? Oh, wait. I keep forgetting the voices. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. I've said that so many times in class. Time for lunch. Cool, that's my favorite announcement. But yeah, I agree. KFC, super salty. This game's not good at following its own rules. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. For sure, that is half the experience of cooking. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. You smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Okay, what's this guy's voice again? Everyone can have your attention. He's gonna talk really flatly. Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was. Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, I was. It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But I'm just gonna give this guy a flat voice. I'm having a hard time remembering how I want it to be. Shush. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shush. Freaking Pop. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he is very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. I want some fried chicken now, damn. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken, a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. Cowboy voice, right? For years, I have developed a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. Everyone wants this recipe, jeez. But that's all I'll say about that. I forgot this guy. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, now. I think it's easier for me to remember this dude as like a surfer dude or something. I'll try that. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is a poison. Got him. Who says got him anymore? Jeez. He looks around nervously to see if anyone is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Wait, I want her to sound like a girl. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. No, girl. She realizes that she is destined for greatness, that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, what a selfish jerk. Dude, if this was a dating sim about dating the Jollibee, sure, I would take it, bro. I honestly, I'd play that in a heartbeat. Oh, please. Well, Van the man. If you don't want any, I'll take his. Wait, that's me. I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everybody. Everyone, please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Oh, that's wild. I wish I could do that when I eat some fried chicken. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. This sounds like it's probably laced with something, not just that it was good. Focus your mind and meditate in this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. I'm not going to do that last one. Let's think about Colonel Sanders, because we're going to play as the ultimate, like, super good at talking to guys. Oh, man, dude. Okay, you got to try Jollibee for sure. It's good. Although, don't put much weight on their spaghetti. That stuff's, like, not great. I honestly, if he says that in this game, I'm going to, like, I'll go ahead and buy, like, KFC right now if he says that after the specific scene. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. They're just packing a lot of memes in here, but I'm cool with that. It's a dumb game. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for our fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? He looks a bit worried, like he laced it with something. Haha, how bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Jesus, that was a lot. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own I would be willing to trade. What do I have to trade him? What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. They said that we only have 3 days in this semester, so that's crazy. Like, you learn everything in 3 days. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie. I'll give you... Oh, you got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. Oh, babe. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use burp. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. I had to do the good voice for that. So, oh man, they bleeped it out. I want to know. Bleep. Wow, you never would have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where to get some if you'd searched. That's crazy. I wonder what they could possibly have. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. You know what? Love advice time. If you're gonna try to show off to somebody and you're trying to make a good impression on them, you gotta show that you can spice things up. I think that's a good idea. Yeah, we dragged you to get Jollibee like at least 3 times. Twice, I think. But next time you come hang, no, don't worry. We'll get you for the Jollibee. You know about that. I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you can improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe and you think you can do better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I attend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne, but that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is all about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise my recipes, chicken lover. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. Aw, man, I did this wrong. That really didn't go as planned. Aw, man, I pissed him off. Unfortunate. You better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. Aw, I hate that feeling. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lessons will take place. Each student will get an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Bro, this is like Iron Chef America. It's crazy. Or like Master Chef, one of those shows where they have people competing and cooking. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a sec. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. I'm a good friend.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over to you, but unable to control yourself. You pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh, I didn't even have the choice here. Sorry, Miriam. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Man, I would not do this, though. Like, love advice, this is actually a terrible thing. If your friends needed help on a project, or you're going to chase after this one guy that you're into, I'd rather just go with my friends. What if you fuck up in front of your friend, in front of this guy you're trying to impress? No, I wouldn't do that. Want to be my partner? Sure, chicken lover. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, beep. Oh my, 2 potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Looks like you have to pick for her. Friend dudes can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Okay, Miriam had really weird choice in men. She had a thing earlier. She was like, oh, isn't that Pop Boy kind of cute? So I'm going to pick him. Jollibee's a Filipino thing. Unfortunate if you do, but yeah, definitely Filipino thing. But, you know, you turn up, they speak English, so it's not too difficult to order there. They got drive-thru and all. Sorry, Clank. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Aw, sorry, Clank. I feel bad now. You're always going to disappoint someone with these kind of games where you make decisions. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds up a banana and, without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Hey, this sounds like what Roof Korean was telling me about eating the whole kiwi. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your... How's her voice again? I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Hey, she thought he was cute. I think no matter what, she'll be disappointed. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
Alright, you 2. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Alright, y'all know I really like anime. I gotta pick the octopus. Of course. I was thinking about trying something exotic. Maybe a dish that incorporates octopus in some way. I'm more of a down home type of chef myself. What about some that go with me here, walks on land? Man, he was really not happy with my choice there. Actually, there are certain species of octopus that do leave the water. For instance, have you heard of the Abdopus aculatus? It leaves the water to hunt for crab. An octopus that walks upright and hunts crabs. Now I've heard everything. The world is a truly marvelous place, isn't it? How is this guy? He's a surfer dude. Octopus, crab. Sounds like you're describing one of my signature dishes. Are you trying to steal my thunder, brah? Valley Girl, right?
Boys, what's with all the hostility? Has the competition been moved up to today? How dare you try and muscle in on my culinary territory? Nobody better touch a cephalopod without going through me first.
Wait, I got the voices wrong. That one was the buff dude. Oh well.
I think there's been a misunderstanding. Nobody's muscling on any mollusks. We are simply discussing today's assignment.
You could cut the tension here with a chef's knife, which makes sense because chef's knives are usually pretty sharp.
Look, we were just talking. I'll happily step back from any and all seafood.
You know what? I'm just gonna make mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandmother's recipe by heart. Keep the tentacles. Dang, I wanted to be a little creative here, and they really just turn you back to the other option. You begin to peel and boil potatoes and try to extricate yourself from this thorny situation, but your new rivals aren't having it.
I doubt even that you even have the capabilities to work with ingredients so delicate. You should probably stick to microwavable dishes.
Valley Girl, okay.
Unlike my friend Van, even though he may be the man, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worth admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. Wink.
She's, got big words.
But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
My god. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Oh, I got a love rival. Alright.
And if
Chicken Lover
and Van are so inclined to the sea, perhaps they should go there together. Ashley, are you suggesting... No, this is a surfer dude. Ashley, are you suggesting I share the secrets of my special saltwater sauce with his novice? I'm disappointed in all of you.
Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Thing is, I've been disappointing Colonel Sanders a lot. Why is he gonna help me? I'm gonna ask my friend to help because I want her to make me look good. Another dating advice here. Rely on your friends. They can always be good wingmen for you. I'm not gonna ask this guy to cover for me. I don't think he's gonna make me look as good yet. I don't think he likes me that well anyway, so I'll turn to Miriam. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. There we go. Perfect. Best friend.
Is somebody here threatening my friend? I will destroy them.
I actually think that Ashley and Van were just leaving.
Leaving you in the dust vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam,
cowboy voice, right?
Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but
Chicken Lover
is my partner for today's activity.
You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. I really like corgis. They look like a loaf of bread with legs. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you have already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere.
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Trev. I'll see you next time. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny will be very proud. Nice. I really recommend 2-piece chicken joy combo. Get some. Oh, you gotta. Oh, I see. Yeah, bro. You gotta try the peach mango pie. It's like if you got those pies from McDonald's, they're pretty good. But peach mango. Yeah, a lot of good food there. I go there like once a week, I guess. It's not good though. It's not good for my health though, for sure. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
Together, you dig the utensil into mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Take that, Ashley.
Van, do something, do something.
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away.
Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Sorry, Van Van, that hurts.
Hold on there, chicken lover. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
No, I'm chilling with the red meat. It's just that it's super fried and it's pretty bad for you health-wise. So I try not to more than like once a week or so, but still good. What's his name? His Urkel. Can I has potatoes face? And they throw in another meme. Van Van rushes back over a covered dish in his hand.
Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors.
That's interesting.
You've ignored me for too long, that ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van Van. This guy doesn't even have a name yet, and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Too late, it has been eaten. Oh, this poor guy.
I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
It killed him. Oh, shit. It literally killed him. Right.
Everyone step back. Don't take another bite.
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
Oh shit. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. Yes, that guy didn't die. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of every kind.
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
Ghost of Sin.
Hello, I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
Sorry you had to go through all that. Please, let me walk you home. What, like for real? Oh, come on.
You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Cowboy voice, right?
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Snap back to reality, but we don't got gravity here. I mean, I should have taken the option earlier when you're in space. You know, no gravity there. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings for him. I wouldn't... Okay, love advice from a lonely boy. I wouldn't do that the first day that you meet someone. They're probably not gonna like it. They might think it's a little weird that the first day you meet someone, you're like, hey, I got feelings for you.
Colonel Sanders.
Yes.
Chicken lover.
There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
This is why the stream is Lonely Boy Gives Love Advice. I'm honestly just gonna give advice from my own perspective.
We should follow our... This is a cowboy voice, right? We should follow our dreams like with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up, I'm the only one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Sorry, dude, he's in the wrong game. Are you forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? Yeah, he actually killed someone.
You can't prove that.
I also saw you... Oh, I forgot again. Cowboy, right?
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Poor dude who never got a name.
Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
A spork monster is here to find a hero.
What's happening?
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
I will not let harm come to another student, except for that ghost kid. I kind of dropped the ball on that. Be afraid, very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Okay, lonely boy advice for love. Always attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Well, I'm gonna cook with love. That sounds like the only thing I can do. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. How do you cook with love outside here? That attack upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Well, again, attack is probably the best way to do this. It worked last time, right? Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is feeling very threatened, focuses their mashed mind, and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Usually this is the cue in a game to defend so that you can avoid getting destroyed. Trepidation. Okay. You hold your head between your legs, between your hands, and mutter, this is not happening, this is not happening. Spork Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster used Utensil. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Okay, I guess we attack. Cook with love, 1 damage. Spork Monster's oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Probably not us, at least. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power pinch. This sounds like your fantasy, John, honestly. 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster's defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Do you spare some? Am I a loving person? Yeah, just finish the guy. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. I'm gonna end this menace here. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You ready your final attack? What is my final attack? You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction. Does 10 damage. Damn, how much student debt do we have for a 3-day school year? Spork Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, chicken lover. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. It looks like a Necronomicon. That's terrifying. With a chicken. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name left signed out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Oh no! We really escalated so quickly. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Oh, nice. Interesting. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? He didn't say finger licking good, so I guess I don't have to leave my house midstream to get KFC. Also, this poster over here, it looks like your name, like with the 2-colored sky, but it's got a chicken in the middle. This looks like could be like BTS or something. Very topical. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? This is really hurting my throat, honestly. It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. Oh no. Like him? Like? I know. It sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. I like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slowly with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for learning, you're a thing now. We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Wait, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. This girl's got a very funny, excited pose. Secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. Okay. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. That man even gave me something to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And then if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. What is this favor? Oh no. Oh please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me. And the feeling was like anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Yeah, what is this big favor? I'm a little concerned, lady. What is this? Whatever. Anyway, we both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I believe he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it's going to be much use of anyone. Cough, fibber, cough. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to go. It came from you or Colonel Sanders. Yeah, he put something in this chicken that made you just hallucinate. That's definitely not just 11 herbs and spices. There's something special in there, for sure. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Ah, man, lonely boy advice. Again, you probably want to trust your friends because your friends will tell you when you're simping too hard. Make up a fake ingredient or tell her the ingredient Colonel Sanders told you. Now that's a tough one. I believe it's probably safer to not tell her what it is because she's going to share it with some random guy. So, that's the toughie. I think on principle, since it's a secret, I can't tell her. I'm sorry, lady. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about it was Eye of Newt? I know. I'm simping too hard, but I'm being careful. Yeah, I'm simping too hard. I have to. You got me. I know. Sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossoms fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Run to him. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. I'm gonna admire him a little bit longer. Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. No worries, John. I'll catch you up if there's anything important in this game somehow. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beat you have. What a horseful beat you have. Dang it, that's just what I said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover you. Yeah, I feel bad. She's a good friend. Oh. Chicken lover. Just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. They got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. She tried. Oh well. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your two rivals, Ashley and Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't... Valley girl, right? Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get it closer. Tell them to stop acting mature. Let's do that. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. I'm not sure, I mean. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity, it takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's probably that, yep, there it is. It's probably the Necronomicon with the book on it, the chicken on it. It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. What the heck? We're playing. Man, I hate Pop. Before you can dig in any further, interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything wrong. Bzzz-womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such a language, not even from a stand mixer. Oh my god. Womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. He's got really JoJo poses. I feel like they know what they're doing. Werbs. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it might be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, it was his cowboy voice, right? Gentlemen, take hold of yourselves. Get a hold of yourselves. Save for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal because he's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, oh, well, how did I voice him? Deep voice, dude.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, let's review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do.
Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of those important parts. When it comes to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, chicken lover.
Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. What item do you want to sample? Shimmering pepper. Let's go for the pepper. I like spicy food. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. We got hallucinogenics again. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. Feels like forever as you trip through the universe.
My friend, ooh.
This guy again.
I'm here to give you an important message, ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is...
Cough, cough. I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat.
It's fine, I'll work through.
Cough. To fulfill, cough. The prophecy, cough, cough. What does this guy want? You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, well, we didn't get to talk to this guy. Oh, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever.
Oh, shit. Okay. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Hey, if I was holding a unique one-of-a-kind pepper in front of a student, you'd probably want to make sure that they don't just pop it and eat it. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Now they stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them you're on. Okay. I'm going to make a move here. I'm going to be cool. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh?
Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down, so be it.
I'm not the fool. You're the fool.
Good one, Van Van. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption.
Chicken lover.
I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer.
Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words timer ready.
That's what I'm talking about. Aru.
I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone else was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my time to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one. And you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. It always which temperature does water boil at 100 degrees Celsius? I'm a science teacher, I know this. That's right, but how would you have even gotten to the school without knowing that?
Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you.
You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many leaveners and spices did he say you used? 11. Good thing I was paying attention. That's right, you might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Vigilance, trust, gratitude. Gratitude, I guess. That's right, you must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Austiechan is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy, so where does it come from? A small town where big dreams are born, the shoulder of Orion, deep beneath the surface of the Pacific. A small town where big dreams are born. Oh my god, okay. Sorry, I had to read a lot. That's right, this is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. Aru. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Silence, sizzling, bubbling, sizzling. That's wrong. Ah, shit. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, chicken lover. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing that he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. And all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to oh, shoot, that was so fast. Okay. You're stranded on the desert island. One desert cooker. Which did you take? Desert. What a hunk. I know, right?
You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind.
You're riding together and it's wedding vows. Okay. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Austiechan has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. Zippity. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in the kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Where you might not have any hands, but chicken lover does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. This is a cowboy, right? There's an easy way and there's a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. You're probably going to stab your hand that way. Chicken lover!
Chicken lover.
No! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beater. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Ah, that sucks. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over.
You can't be oh so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't move on.
Oh, that's too bad. Here I am with completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that... Man, how's our Valley Girl going? Oh, that's too bad. Here I am with completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of chicken lovers' injury.
You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skip straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask
chicken lover
to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, would you mind lending me your strong, steady hand? Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Honestly, I really don't like honeycomb. It's just, you just chew on it. It's kind of like bubblegum, but weird and waxy. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a chocolate-covered finger onto his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between them. I think, love advice again, it's not good to turn your things into physical altercations, especially involving that person, so you just gotta internalize it. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, and people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps ever. Oh no, that was a bad choice. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Man, not my eyebrows. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. What a jerk. And he won't even ask you to cater to his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now, but not just from this devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm not a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fire. I'll never be a master chef. Failure's a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome for sure, I was born that way, but I've walked in other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but I hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved that I was going to amount something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember, every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay. And I hate this kid. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's a spork monster. Again. Gorko, the spork monster is here to fight a hero. Anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I am Gorko. I am here to avenge him. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. I'm pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily. So I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Chicken Lover is trying to say is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose we really don't need a fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty food. Surely, like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes me and comes with a quick idea. Chomp on this. You toss a biscuit in the Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Where did you pull the biscuit from? Is this in my pocket? Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student at this school until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook. Precisely. Gorko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you could find such a book, I beg of you. Please help. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on those dark and evil magic. No, you shouldn't be. You should be protecting the innocent from those who could cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I'll be there. Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen alive. Chicken Lover. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss a personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Oh, baby, what the? We are here already. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision, never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish he might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy, both perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? This is a pretty intimate moment. I think it's time to reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. How lucky that the dish I used matches his colors. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Don't do that. You should not eat your food unless you're refrigerating it, but I find that kind of weird to save a single bite. Oh well. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I can just tell you my name right now. Can't you see? I'm in the middle of something, man. This guy's really getting in my way right now. You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Sure, this one. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Ah, nope. Okay. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor from the goatee and mustache combo he sports. This must be Colonel Sanders. Yep. I mean, as a drumstick, it seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Alright, I appreciate that jab. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices, but why is he the door is open. I'm going to keep looking. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. No, they don't. That's weird. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. You tap an item. Continuous. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on the nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly starched color. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of 69. No, it's one of the secret ingredients. It's... oh, shit. We don't know what it is. Interesting. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize the hair therein isn't just silver in color. It's actually made of spun silver. What the... okay. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic. It's real. Taxidermy. Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when he was still alive. A little note clipped to the side to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Yeah, I'm out of options. I gotta take this one. You open the door to find Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. Oof. They say that home is where the... ah, man, I forgot the line. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan these out, I must say, but it does look good on you. Oh, thanks. Oh, crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. You decide now is your moment to make a big move. Sure, let's go for it. Whoa, 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 this isn't that kind of game. Okay, not that we blame you for trying. Okay, they got me there. But still, game over. Try again, I guess. Jesus Christ. How far back are they going to put me? Okay, so you can fail this game. And they also are going to point hints at you. Beautiful weather feels like an insult. It's Colonel Sanders. Sorry, but we're going to skip these.
Okay, sorry guys. I really messed up there. So I'm gonna just skip all the way ahead because we know what happens up until the point where you're at Colonel Sanders' house trying to get in his pants or something. Let's see what we get here. Alright, I'm gonna reveal it. I'm gonna keep going down that path. They talked about the coleslaw. They ate the coleslaw. He disappeared for a minute and they talked about some items. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. I take this moment to rest my voice. Okay, so now I'll just pause it. Alright, this is where I messed up. You decided that now is your moment and you make a big move. Apparently you're not supposed to do that. It's not that kind of game. You tell him you're cold. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and I thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots closer to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow and you should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel. Yes, chicken lover. Honestly, I think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. All right. They're going to use the same one. All right. I appreciate all these characters. You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will tell. Today's a day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Is that a good thing? You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's awaiting to ask you an important question. Wait, fried chicken and biscuits first thing in the morning sounds like a bit much. So would you say that we are the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Ah, man, I want to take him down a peg. He's a bit full of himself. But is he not going to like that? Let's take him down a peg. It's good, but my mom made better. Colonel Sanders' expression grows serious. Did your little jab land too hard? Ah, no, I did that wrong. Colonel, I know what you're going to say. I need to be better if I'm going to leave my mark on this world. Okay, I hope you took that well. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Ah, what's her name? Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something bad happened to you. It's okay, But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but, You'll not believe what happened to me. After school yesterday, I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Alright, with what's his name? Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in making some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. And I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Oh no, Miriam. Did she just say shush house as if that's the thing people just say? What is that even referring to? I'm going to check what that is. And now I'm not even really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Okay, what a good friend. Offers to support you no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad, as the usual, I guess. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Because I'm literally the biggest person in the school.
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You've got some nerve, chicken lover. Suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain.
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up.
I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school?
Chicken lover.
How's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday, I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavors of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me,
chicken lover.
I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. I'm pretty sure I've changed their voices a few times too many already. See ya inside,
chicken lover.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you felt by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Wow, that's the book. It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open the page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I can do the spell here. That says erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is a very extreme measure, and I don't recommend doing this. That is way too drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else, like not rooted in dark magic, maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Why would I want to forget Colonel Sanders, bruh? I'm gonna not do it. Yeah, I'm gonna not do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
Is that like when people say old person moment? His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Let's do that. Reach into your backpack and grab some homework from last semester that you forgot to turn in. Sprinkles immediately goes for it and gobbles a sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide.
Ahem, I apologize for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies like ungraded work. My, chicken lover. Were you studying something with cinnamon?
I've been sitting on a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful.
This actually brings on an important point. Thank you, chicken lover, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see,
before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. Okay. I told you to save it for after class. But I miss you. We went on one date, Pop, and how can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Love advice, don't be like that guy, please. Every time I blink, you go away again. That's a really cute thing to say, Miriam. What happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble, and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. What did they do to the museum? Oh. So that's what you meant by shush house. Pop, we went on one date. We're over. No, Miriam. And it meant so much to me that I made this for you. Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out of the room. How did he end up at the school?
Nothing allowed like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate, but we mustn't be distracted by what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. Still working on title, but you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? I'm so okay. I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several hot... Sorry, my voice is really dying now. I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is just a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you are gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else you want to bring along. She's crying. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. That is really good freaking advice. Don't settle for the first person to show you interest, because what if they're not that person? Don't worry about it. There are plenty of people out there in the world, and it's okay to be lonely. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Chicken lovers, famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
Chicken lover.
What are you doing? What are you doing here? It's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Does KFC have pot pie? I don't actually know about that. I don't remember. I need to check next time I go. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You would usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desire, but that decision gets hard to stick it to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it, there is no sound at all. Fess up about your practice dish. No, we're gonna... Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Ha, no, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. I think they do have pot pie at KFC. I don't know if it's a good one though. I gotta think about that. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
There are no rules except to cook with everything you've got.
You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese, plus the pot pie you've been practicing, are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. They're like Team Rocket now that I think about it, just over-the-top people. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely preparing to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe... Oh, I forgot what that stands for. Fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. That's freaking crazy. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock and ride.
Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity as was foretold.
We mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all.
Self-destruct. Alright, Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You got a book of your own and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No, we're gonna do it the hard way. We're solid people here. We don't need the book to win. We're solid, and I don't need that. Yeah, that's another thing I'd say. Cool for advice. You should probably just be yourselves. You don't need something that's a cheap win. It's not the same. Who needs magic when you've got passion? Exactly. I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, chicken lover. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, chicken lover, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Oh, how nice of you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who is cooking? I really like her pose here. She looks like super ready. Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Is that allowed for a final exam? I'll take it. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. No. It's the secret ingredient. No, Miriam. Oh, no. However, she didn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve, wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? Lee spork monsters are many. I think Gorko has the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Nice, I don't want to fight another one. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the Grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Aw, poor dude. Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you were here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little Spork pup back in the old country, you can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Unfortunate. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand it's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class when I woke up. You toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Oh, shoot. Ah, man. My bad, dudes. I misclicked and accidentally chose the wrong thing, so I gotta fast forward again to get to this point. Oh, I need to rest my voice, I guess. Okay, do it the hard way was my thing. I'm just gonna fast forward to this to the point that I was at before. Okay. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. I guess I accidentally picked up give up and drop out. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, chicken lover, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything, except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you are powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. That's a rip. But don't worry, dear chicken lover. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. Only now has he decided that? After all this time, dude. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and your time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. Oh, hey, what's up, Jer? Welcome to the stream. I am trying to date Colonel Sanders right now. If you want some love advice, I'm also here for that. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union?
Time's up, students.
With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for.
You must now prepare to present your dishes.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank?
From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee, I'm flying. It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind?
Inside the closet, you see Pop, hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Oh, poor dude.
Pop, get down from there right now.
Let me guess. Did Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
What, that guy got... that's unfair. He got hung up for that. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say it's not the worst prank UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank, where did that pressure cooker roll off to?
You wait to hear a signature word beep or some other onomatopoeia, but there's none.
Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later.
He did get unplugged earlier.
That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final reports.
Projects.
Yes, it has been a long semester.
Wow. 3 whole days long.
But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat.
After 3 days.
Miriam, step forward. Now, describe your dish.
I've made tender udon noodles with savory soup.
That's so tiny.
My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki I spy afloat in its itsy bitsy bowl?
Yes, chef.
Please call me Sprinkles. Sprinkles. Chef's is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime. Would like anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself.
Yeah, sorry guys. This really hurts my voice, so I think after the game's done, I'm not gonna play another one. I need to go and rest my voice for a bit. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Hey, proud of you, Miriam.
Thank you,
Chicken lover.
for helping me believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish.
I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool?
Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to pot it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around.
Woof woof.
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Grr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue. Poor dog. The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this. He's touching my tongue. This horrified.
A stunning turn of events. Who could have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified for glamour. This simplicity.
This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk, get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
So I know about Turkish delights because of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe movie, where that one kid sold out his entire friends and his soul for Turkish delights. I'm told they're not that good though, so I guess I gotta try it first. I always thought they tasted like Costco brownies or something.
That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school. Got toast in your ears or something, chicken lover? I told you it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
And with that, Ashley stormed off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me either.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together.
2 chefs.
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. I have no idea if this would actually work, but sure. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drumroll plays.
Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you gave me this thing. And I'm completely blown away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and so perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You're welcome, bitches. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass.
That's at least like 7 memes I've counted so far. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. They laced the chicken with something, I guess. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. This new menu item is so impressive that even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed, but everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. It's only a 3-day school year, Jesus Christ. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking area, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Dog is in the house, Aurora.
You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Nice, they got some outfit changes. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. They didn't really do anything, though. For a moment, you actually believed them. Not another haunting.
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. This guy had to pretend he died to get attention from everyone else at school. That's unfortunate.
Oh, amusing.
And now that everyone is together, is the Spark Monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spark Monster is no more from here out. I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, the Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. This poor guy. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. And Miriam's adorable. Unfortunate that it didn't work out for her, but maybe that's better for that. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat a crown.
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
Oh, now I get it.
And we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the Chancellor such and such.
Miriam, will you be my lady king?
What an incredible turn of events, an offer to join the royal family. It's like a dream come true. You'll be a princess or maybe a queen. I'm not even sure if he knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby.
I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do in my life.
Yeah, you go, girl. You don't need him. A twist on a twist.
So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze.
Okie doke. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clank who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Well, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. That is a twist. What? What?
I actually feel like I knew it this whole time.
Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. They always do the same cherry blossom pattern with that. Howdy, classmates. Just like the day you first met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor.
Chicken lover.
What are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance, please. I wonder, might you tell me what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking Academy for Learning, just to name a few. Today is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, chicken lover. How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Work together? I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. No! I failed! Okay. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I can enroll at pastry school. Damn, I failed. Okay. Oh, my dear chicken lover. I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually, and along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Jeez, I didn't earn his respect as a chef. I'm kind of sad now. Oh, wow. Oh, that's, I guess that's it. Let me see if there's anything else at the end here before I end it here. Oh, yeah, we got the God damn, this game was pretty good. I've heard that this is really stupid, but it was free and it sounds kind of funny. And I was thinking I need to do a dating sim at some point. So, hopefully y'all like this. This is great. But yeah, they showed that closing at the very start of the game, like when you boot it up to go to the main menu. But I skipped it because I was in the middle of loading it, so I just went straight to here. So yeah, I guess I got an ending I didn't really like. Just because it seems like he didn't actually like me as a chef. I guess there were choices to make along the way and figure out what all the options are. So to wrap this up, I just want to check what the other options were since I don't plan to play this again. Let me just Google it real quick. I love you, Colonel Sanders. All endings. I'm just curious because usually these dating sims have multiple endings. Okay, apparently there's a true ending. Maybe I should find all 3 endings. There's an ending that's considered the best ending. Only that ending will be listed. See how you get the best ending. Oh man, I really don't want to play this again for the actual one. Sorry, give me like 3 seconds. I'm going to see if I can just find them. I'm going to summarize them unless y'all want to play this for yourself. It is free on Steam. Feel free to log off right now if you don't want to hear me spoil the other endings. I just personally don't plan to play them. Okay, so there's a couple game overs where if you like do all the wrong things, you lose. Okay, the ending I got was win the love of Colonel Sanders, but not respect as a chef. I think it's because I did mess up some of the cooking parts where you chose. There's another ending, receive a coupon for a complimentary side and a soda upgrade, and that's it? Alright. I guess this is the best ending. Become the Colonel's partner for business and romance and adopt the spork monster. It's possible there's an ending that involves becoming the Colonel's business partner without becoming his lover, but so many of the romantic events focus around cooking, it probably doesn't exist. Okay. Yeah, I see. This one definitely looks like there's 3 main endings, and I got kind of a middle ending. I guess if you failed to romance him, he would have just given you a coupon for a side and a soda and told you to go to his restaurant to buy food. But I want his love but not respect as a chef. And the best ending, I guess you would win both his love and respect as a chef. And then you adopt the spork monster for some reason. Alright. Jesus Christ, this was a really fun game. Just because it was really stupid. And I kind of I really like stupid dating sims and visual novels. I just feel like they're weird to play by myself because there's no one to laugh about it with. So on stream, at least it's fun to like do stupid voices. And honestly, my throat is killing me. I had to talk all day while I was teaching, and now I still have to talk for the last 2 hours straight while doing these voices. But all right, I was thinking of doing a Hatoful Boyfriend, another dating simulator game that I really like. It's about pigeons, but I don't think my voice can take voicing another game for the next hour and a half. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thanks for coming, guys. Also, don't take any of the advice I gave you unless you think it's good. I was just kind of messing around, so please don't take any of my advice to heart. Thanks for watching. Hope you had fun, and good night.